To my channel. I'm just gonna be doing like a really quick intro and just saying that we're gonna be starting off this week a new reading vlog on a few books I'm gonna be reading. I have a lot going on, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of graphic novels and Before I Let Go, which I'll put a picture of it right here.
If I could tell you, I don't think you'd believe how long I felt this way. I'm begging you to stay. And if I could show you, I'd hope that you could see all the possibilities. There could be a place for you and me.
It's currently Monday and I'm just checking in really quick. I'm actually currently sitting in the parking lot about to go into the library and get some homework done. I wanted to just like check in, and so I did start Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, and I'm about 20% in. I started it Saturday night and I kind of read till like 3 a.m. and I love it. I love it so much so far. So I hope it stays really good, and I'm really attached to the characters. I'm really attached to just all the feelings that they're going to and they're going through, the feelings that they're going through. And yeah, I really like it so far. I'm really enjoying it. I do want to let you guys know that this book does have a lot of trigger warnings, so just beware and kind of look that up before you start reading it. And then also, I'm not going to go into about that because I am about to go to the library and try to get as much as I can done for the next few hours. But I wanted to just like let you guys know I did start the book. I hope I can get more reading done tonight. And yeah, that was really fun. And then I also started this graphic novel. It's called The Greatest Thing, and I'm about 75 pages in and I really like it. It's so cute. I think the illustrations are so adorable and it's just a really cute coming of age story, and there's a lot of like relatable references within the book. Sorry I look like crap today. So just don't mind that, please. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and let you guys know my update, and hopefully I can get more reading done tonight. I'm gonna be doing homework pretty much for the next few hours, so yeah, hopefully I can get a lot done. And I think I start my new courses after this week. I have 2 days off. I'm gonna head out because there's a lot of people coming in, but yeah, I just want to do a quick check-in and I'll give you guys an update later. Morning guys, today is Tuesday, and so yesterday I kind of stayed at the library for a few hours, got a lot of homework done, and I received bad news about one job offer that they weren't hiring anymore. I kind of like threw my day off a little bit, but then right after I got a call for another interview for another job that I was actually kind of wanting more, so I'm hoping I get it. So yeah, I'm really hoping I can get that job. My interview's tomorrow, so I might not read too much tonight because I kind of want to get some rest so I can be fully focused and in the mindset for this interview. But last night I did read about 10% more, so I'm about 30% in of the book, and not much has really happened. Yeah, Before I Let Go. So I read Before I Let Go. I read 30% of it, and I think what I'm gonna do is actually I downloaded the audiobook on Libby. They had it available, and I listened to like the characters' voices. So I feel like that's kind of how I imagine the characters to be. So I feel like I can do the audiobook, and I'm hoping it will help me read more. So because I just feel like I've been so busy and my mind's been like a little bit mentally checked out with like everything, because it's also like my finals week, which I want to try to get done early so I can have the weekend to read. But yeah, so I'm always like doing my updates in this angle because it's the best lighting. So sorry it's not the most aesthetic. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will try to check in with you guys tonight, but if not, I want to get some reading done after my interview tomorrow. So let's have our fingers crossed. Okay, bye. I want to do like a quick check-in. I'm like eating my salad right now and I'm on chapter 13. It's so freaking sad. It's like heart-wrenching and so sad. But yeah, I don't even know if I can even finish my salad. I can't really eat with all this emotion going on. But okay, I'm gonna get back. So bye, toodaloo. Okay, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, so I'm not gonna really go in depth about it, but Yasmin, the main character, she's about to go into Josiah's house to grab something for her son, and I'm like, no, don't. My heart can't take it. I don't want her to see something because I don't even want to see that. I don't even want to see what's gonna happen. Oh, I can't even eat my salad. Do like I try to do a catching little clip of me grabbing this, like I threw it in the air and tried to grab it. Freaking scraped it on the counter and then it got chipped off and it fell on the floor. It was such a fail. Hey guys, I'm back from my interview and I'm gonna be kind of quiet because everybody's home right now and I feel really awkward. But I just wanted to give an update. I did read Before I Let Go last night. I read about like 10% more of it, and yeah, I like it so much so far. Some new stuff is happening and something that I'm like, finally, I'm glad it happened. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but this book does have a lot of trigger warnings, so just beware if you are gonna read that. And yeah, I want to get more reading done today, but I do have to do some homework. It's my finals week, so I have a lot of stuff to get done. My interview, I just got back from it, and I think it went really, really well. Like, I felt really happy. The only thing that I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to take this position is because they aren't able to give me enough hours. This place doesn't really do that many hours for any of their employees, so I might have to decline it, but we'll see. I'm gonna like do the math and see how much everything's gonna be, but yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna do an update, and today is Wednesday, so good morning and happy Wednesday.
If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run all of the things I didn't know, I had to get out down the road, inside of the same old, caught in the circles round they go.
Okay, I don't want the camera to fall down, so stay. Hey guys, good afternoon. It's actually afternoon now. It's like 4 or 5 p.m. Actually, it's 7 p.m. Yeah, I've just been kind of doing a lot of stuff today, and there's just been a lot that's happened today, but I wanted to do an update and do a check-in. Today is Thursday. I'm at 60% in of Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I hope my hair's not like rubbing on the microphone. I used to wonder why people wore their AirPods when they film sometimes, but now I get it. It's because it's like a mic and you can hear it so much more better. The volume and the vocalization noises are just so much more better. But yeah, I wanted to do like a check-in. I actually just filmed a sit-down video. I'm not gonna say what it is because you guys are gonna probably see it soon anyways. Okay, it's a book haul. It's just like a long-awaited book haul that I've been planning on filming for a while, and I was like running out of video ideas. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna film a book haul because I have so many of these new books I want to share and talk about. But yeah, I wanted to do like a check-in, and I actually just filmed a book haul video and it was really nice. I feel like I haven't been able to just do like a sit-down video. I honestly did not think I had the mental capacity to do that today, but I just kind of pushed myself and it felt nice just talking to the camera again. Even though I'm talking to the camera all the time, like reading vlogs, I feel like it's different when it's like a cordial sit-down video, and sometimes it does take a lot of like mental push to do it, but then when I do it, I'm so happy I did because it feels like talking to a friend and just clearing your head a little bit and just like getting your mind off things. But I wanted to say, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I've already said this a million times, And you guys probably already just saw too, I was kind of working on homework this morning and just getting some things done. It's my finals week right now, and I'm only off for like 2 days, and then I start school again, which are gonna be like my harder courses. I'm taking like more in-depth upper courses, so a lot of harder biology courses. I'm taking like microbiology and I think some other ones. I've kind of forgot what else I'm doing, but I'm just trying to stay on track and focus on that, but then still dive and like dabble into like my more passionate things, such as like my YouTube channel and reading. I just want to make sure I clear time for reading, and like at least if I don't read during the day, I want to wind down at night and read, because honestly, one major tip I would give to anybody is don't do stressful things at night. Don't try to figure out your bills at night. Don't try to figure out your life at night. Don't try to, if you can, try not to do your homework at night if you plan on getting sleep, because if you do that before bed, you're gonna be stressed out and you're probably not gonna get any sleep. And one thing that's really helped me like mentally is just to not do crazy heavy things before bed, like homework. If I plan on going to sleep that night, I try not to do my homework before bed, because I will get overwhelmed and your anxiety will creep up on you. And yeah, we're all human, everybody gets anxiety, maybe not everybody, and lucky for you if you don't. But yeah, I just been trying to ease up the night, and I honestly didn't even think I was gonna film anything today other than like my reading vlog. I'm trying to just make it a habit to check in and stuff, but I wanted to do a formal video, and I at least did one. I wanted to get more done, but I still have to work on my finals. But I'm just happy I even filmed one video. Like, it was so nice. I don't even know if it came out great. I don't know if the lighting or the sound was great, but I'm just happy I did like a formal sit down video. And then also going into Before I Let Go by Kennedy Bryan. My update is I'm at 60% in. I freaking love the audiobook. I love everything about this book. I love her writing. I think I want to read more of her books because I love her writing style. I feel like it's so relatable. She makes these tiny little details that are like, oh my gosh, like you're talking about that, like you know what it is. Even though everybody kind of probably knows, but for example, she made a reference, the main character Yasmin was like she was doing her makeup, and she said that she was using a Rihanna Fenty Beauty highlighter, which is called Trophy Wife, and it's like one of my most favorite highlighters ever. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're using this in the book. And like they'll reference a lot of relatable things that you'll hear about today. Like, I actually don't really listen to them a lot, so I hope I don't get any hate for it. But I actually have heard about them though. I used to listen to like K-pop a lot in high school actually, but she references BTS. I have nothing against K-pop or J-pop, or if there's like anything like that. I like love all types of music, but I don't really listen to like BTS or anything. I actually stopped listening to K-pop a long time ago. I used to listen to K-pop like crazy in high school, and I used to do like the dances. I used to just try to learn everything. I used to want to be not in a girl group, but I wanted to be in a boy band in high school. That was like my biggest dream. I wanted to be in a boy band. I don't know why I was so obsessed with it, but yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to say. But I mean, I guess it's not weird. Like, it's just what I was into at the time. Like, I was really into like the dances and the music and everything. But yeah, she references like BTS sometimes, not really majorly, but just like they'll say something in regards to like, oh, they'll say something like, oh, the things she's into, like BTS and stuff, like when she's talking about her daughter. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy, because a lot of people talk about BTS today. And she'll do a lot of like funny references, like her jokes with the friends. I love Yasmin's friend group with like Hendrix and I forgot her name. Is it Selena or Soledad? But I love how they are together. They're so funny and they're hilarious together. Also, this book, one thing I really, really love as well are the food descriptions. I am trying not to eat late at night, and every time I'm reading this book late at night, I'm getting so hungry. It's making me so starving. Like, there was just like a Thanksgiving scene, and they're talking about the food at the Thanksgiving dinner, and I was like, I think I'm about to go make some turkey and stuffing right now, because that just sounds delicious. I want to get this book done at least by Saturday. I'm 60% in. I also wanted to say the audiobook is amazing. I do love reading the physical book. I still enjoy it. But I actually feel like I enjoy the audiobook more. If I had to say my most favorite audiobook, I actually haven't listened to a lot of audiobooks, so I don't know if this is what really counts. But sorry, my camera died. But one thing I do want to say is that the food descriptions in this are amazing. I'm loving it. And then also the audiobook is one of my favorites. I have not really used a lot of audiobooks, so I don't know if this really counts, but if I had to say my most favorite audiobook, I would definitely recommend this audiobook because I love the characters' voices. They actually have personality. It's not like a monologue. They're not like monotoned onto, like when they talk. They actually have like emotions and like sass, and I love Yasmin's character. I love her so much. And I feel for like all these characters and everything that they're going through. There's so many major trigger warnings. There's some heavy topics in it, but then there's like lighthearted moments where it's just funny and hilarious. And I hope this book is really good because I really like this book a lot. And this is like a book I want to have like on my shelf. But I do want to say I had to return The Greatest Thing. I think that's what it's called. The graphic novel I was reading before when I got to like page 75. I'm still going to include the clips into it because I did read some of the book. It's like a reading vlog, but I didn't get to finish it because the due date for my books were coming up, and I just turned it in because it's coming up in like 2 days. I'm not gonna be able to like get to that because I do have my finals and a lot to do. I'm sorry if a lot of my reading vlogs are literally me just pretty much trying to read a bunch of books and then I only get to like one book if I'm lucky to finish it. I've just been so like, it's been so much stuff on my to-do list lately, but regardless or not, I love watching reading vlogs. Even if they don't finish the book, I just love watching people do reading vlogs and reading. So I hope that you guys are enjoying these reading vlogs because I'm actually having so much fun with them still, and it's kind of nice just to have someone to talk to and check in with, like check in with like throughout the day and like the book and stuff. But so far I'm absolutely loving this book. It's just beautiful. It's like, it explains really heavy topics in such a like, it's like as if like a family, someone really close to you, a loved one, is hugging you and just saying words of affirmation in your ear when you're going through like the most hardest time ever. And that's exactly how this book feels. Sorry, the chair squeaks so much. But it is like there's a lot of heavy topics, but it's such a good book. I love this book so much so far. So I'm hoping that it stays good. And yeah, so what else? I was gonna do like a little check-in yesterday, but then there was people in the parking lot of the library. But I wanted to say, I saw that Seance Tea Party is available on Libby, so I might start reading that in between this book. But I also feel like I need to finish this book by Saturday because I want to have this up, or I want to have this vlog finished by Saturday. So if not, I don't put that into this video, I'm going to put it into the next video. So if anything, I'm probably just going to be able to get to before I let go. But this is not a heavy book. It's not like a big book, but it is a little bit bigger. So it's not like that quick to get through. And I really want to enjoy this book. So I don't mind that I'm just kind of just slowly and solely focusing on just one book right now because this book is really beautifully written. And I just want to focus on it. I'm actually having such a good time and I love it so much. And I do have like finals and stuff. So yeah, I just want to do a check-in. I wasn't able to read anything today. I'm gonna probably make something to eat really quick and then I'm going to probably just do a little bit more homework. And if I don't end up reading anymore today, I'm gonna try to read, or during the day, I'm gonna try to read tonight. If not, listening to audiobook. Maybe I'll listen to it while I eat actually. But yeah, definitely recommend the audiobook. I freaking love it. It's so good. The voice actors in it are like so good. They actually have character. It doesn't feel robotic. The words aren't like monotoned. It doesn't feel like they're reading off of a script. It's just, there's like, I love it. It's like a movie. I love it so much. So yeah, I wanted to check in real quick and I will see you guys in the next clip.
Everything goes white. I can feel the breeze. Euphoric delight.
Checking in right now. Sorry, this is like such an awkward angle. I don't want you guys to see how messy the house is. But I have been playing the audiobook for a while now actually. I was kind of prepping my meals for the week and just kind of cooking something for dinner. I made like Thai, I don't know. I don't even know if they're like really a Thai, but it's like supposed to be like a Thai veggie turkey bowl meal prep. I don't know, nothing fancy. But I have been playing that audiobook. I've been playing it before I let go, the audiobook of it, while I was cleaning my veggies and prepping everything and then cooking and eating my dinner. And I also fed the dogs and everything. And so I've got pretty far in it. I'm about 60. I jumped from 61%. I jumped from 61% to 78%. And I have to say that there's so many like parts in this book that are just so impactful and meaningful, and it just like pulls on your heartstrings so much. Like this book has so many deep emotions, such great connections. I love like everybody within the story. I love, okay, there's like one person I'm like, why do you have to pop up? But it's like, if you read it, you'll kind of know. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but I just love the characters. Like I even love the side characters, like Yasmin's friends. I love hearing their little backstories and wanting to know what's going on with them and their families, and it's actually really interesting and intriguing to the point that you actually care about the side characters, not like where they're just there and they're kind of just filling up space. Like they're genuinely really interesting and you want to know like what's going on with their stories and their lives. I do have to say there's this part that I just came across that it's so funny, is Yasmin wanted to bake a cake for Deja's 14th birthday, which is Josiah and Yasmin's daughter. And Deja's talking to Josiah, her dad, saying, like, she's kind of disappointed. And she's like, oh, yeah, I already know. Mom wanted to make a cake for my birthday. And the dad's, like, telling her, like, oh, be nice. Like, she really wanted to make this cake. Like, you should be happy. And then she's like, Deja's just like, oh, so should I just pretend I like it even if it tastes nasty? And his reply was, do you remember that ashtray you made for me and your mom in the 8th grade? She's like, yeah, it's sitting on your desk. He's like, it's hideous. But he just said that although it's hideous, you made it out of love, and that's just one of the main things of why she made that cake. And you should really support your mother, and like, you know, just like parent talk. And I don't know, I thought it was so funny because it was just so blunt. I love bluntness in books. I think it's hilarious, especially when they're talking. Also, this book has so many funny parts. Like for a deep, really emotional book, there's so many like uplifting parts as well where it's genuinely funny. It feels like the way she wrote this book literally feels like she pulled it off of a movie screen and put it into a book. Like the characters, the way they talk to each other, the jokes they make, the way that they are, the way that the characters are like molded out to be, it just literally feels like it's pulled from a movie. So I don't know, I freaking love this. So far it's literally 5 stars for me. But yeah, I'm at 78%. I'm gonna actually probably finish up this chapter and then I'm gonna get some homework done. And hopefully I can finish it either tonight or tomorrow, because I wanna have this done by Saturday. But yeah, okay. Back to the video. I am done. I'm done with all my classes, well, at least for 2 days. Well, 3. But tomorrow I'm gonna have to edit a video, like an entire video within a day, which is fine. Like, that's not a big deal. But I'm done with my finals. Sorry, I have like a ASMR, Harry Potter ASMR going on in the background. But oh my gosh, I feel so good. I feel so happy. I feel free from all of that. I hope I get good grades, but I feel good that I finished those already. And I want to try to finish the book so I can get this vlog edited and posted. And then I'm gonna have to start looking at more places, more jobs and stuff. But other than that, I'm finished and I'm done. But I saw that Brittany the Bibliophile, she's like another booktuber, she posted a reading vlog, and I'm so sorry about my hair, it's like really crazy right now. But she posted a reading vlog, and yeah, I really want to watch that right now. So I'm probably gonna watch her video, then I'm going to just look up some jobs and probably play the audiobook of Before I Let Go. I'm at 78%, so I have like 20% of it left. And I'm hoping I can get the book done because I do need to edit this video and have a video up by Saturday. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I feel free, I feel happy, and I'm happy I got it done 1 day early, so I technically have a day of not having to focus on homework. So that's really cool. But yeah, okay, bye. This is gonna be my last check-in for the night. I have been listening to the audiobook while I was like looking up some jobs, and I'm at 83%. A lot has happened, and I might regret this, but I think it's currently 11:19 at night right now. I might regret this, but I think I might stay up tonight and edit. because I've been listening to the audiobook for quite some time tonight. If I don't finish the book today, I'm gonna finish it tomorrow, but I think I just want to edit pretty much everything up until my final thoughts. So yeah, I might just stay up tonight and just edit, but I'm gonna do that a little bit later because right now I'm still kind of looking at more jobs and stuff, and yeah. But I'm loving it. Okay, bye. Well, I can't tell if this is crooked or not, but thankfully editing can probably save this. Yeah, so this is the end of the reading vlog for Before I Let Go. I just want to share my final thoughts because I'm gonna start editing this video, and so I finished it last night. I'm actually really surprised considering how busy it has been this week, like looking for jobs and then also doing a lot of schoolwork and my finals. I was surprised I even finished the book. I mean, it's only one book, but still, it's not like the thinnest book. It was a little bit bigger. I don't know how many pages. I'm gonna look up the pages and put it right here. But I'm really surprised I finished it, and honestly, I'm gonna rate this a 5 out of 5 star read. It was just so good. There were so many emotions that pulled out of it. I love the connection to the characters, the character development. I genuinely felt attached to the characters where they were like friends and I was like a spectator just watching them in a movie. I love the way that she wrote the book and the characters, like their dialogue. She added so much. Kennedy Ryan was really good at pulling out dialogue for these characters. Like, it wasn't cliche or corny, and even if it was corny, it wasn't lame. Like, it was just so good, and it genuinely made me feel really attached and emotional for a lot of parts. There's a lot of trigger warnings in this book, just a giant heads up. But because of the trigger warnings, I wouldn't say that this book was too dark. It was a really uplifting movie with like one of those heavy topics but yeah, that's like it's exactly how I felt. Bless you. But it's exactly how I felt reading this. And hold on, I'm gonna put my hair down because I don't really, but yeah, I felt really I did not want my hair up. I felt weird, but yeah, I felt really attached to this book. It was something that I would want to reread again one day. I don't think I've ever really read a second chance romance. Actually, no, I have, but this one was really good. It wasn't, you can definitely tell that the heavy things that happened in this book, it had valid reasons as to why they were kind of put in these situations, and a lot of it had a lot of validity. I think that's a word. I don't know if that's a word or not. But also, I feel like I also really enjoyed the fact that the author was able to explain, you know, just seeking help for these things, and the way that she put it, it wasn't like forceful or it was just trying to make you do something. It was really genuine. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but the way that she had these characters seek help and reach out for help, it kind of opened my eyes a little bit more to certain things. And I also felt like this book was also it was emotional, and I love how the characters were. I loved hearing even the side characters' backstories. The food descriptions were like top tier delicious. Like, I shouldn't have read this late at night because I was so hungry reading some of these lines. Also, the romance in it was really cute. I felt like it was adorable in it, and there were just things where it's kind of sad sometimes, and a lot of things within the book, there are actual relatable things that you can relate to in life, like the emotions that they felt, the feeling of being disconnected and then wanting something so bad, and just being confused and having doubts. I just feel like a lot of it was pulled out really well in this book, and her writing was so fluid and it was so flowy. Like, it literally felt like I was watching a movie. I didn't feel like the dialogue was boring. I never felt any part of the book was boring. There was nothing that she kind of threw in here just to fill up space. A lot of it was really interesting, and it kind of kept me more, like supported the characters even more because it had more characteristics to them. It's like adding seasoning to a dish, and I just feel like everything she did with this book was so perfect. But yeah, and it wasn't like a complex read either. It wasn't something where I had to like put too much of my brain power to, but it also wasn't too simplistic where it was kind of bland. I really enjoyed this, and I honestly think I'm gonna read more of her books because I loved how she wrote this. Also, one thing I do love too was the audiobook. I feel like the narrators for it were just so perfect, and they kind of made it more interesting. There was a lot of parts where when I was like cooking or eating, I had to kind of like pause because I was like, wow, this is intense. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I had so much fun with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this week's reading vlog. I'm sorry if a lot of it was literally just me doing homework again, and I was looking back at some of the footage I have. A lot of it's just me checking in. Not a lot of it is filmed with me actually reading, so I'm gonna try to be better on doing that next time. I normally put those in my vlogs, but I've noticed this one I really do a lot of that. But I hope you guys still enjoyed it nonetheless, because I actually had so much fun with it, and I'm glad I reached out to this book. I was kind of being iffy about this, and I'm so glad I reached out to it. It was such a good book. I absolutely adore this book. It's so beautiful, and there's a lot of relatable content in it where it's just gonna make you smile. So I would definitely recommend this if you haven't reached out for it. Even if you might not have the same situation as some of these characters, I feel like a lot of it still held a lot of familiarity, and yeah, it was just really fun. So yeah, that's it for this week's reading vlog, and I will see you guys on the next reading vlog. Bye!